Hello, knowledge seekers. In this episode of 20-Minute Books, we dive into Stop Overthinking by Nick Trenton, a book published in 2021 that serves as an indispensable guide for anyone looking to break free from the chains of negative thought patterns. The author, with a background rooted deeply in rural Illinois before advancing his studies in economics and behavioral psychology in Chicago, brings a unique blend of personal experience and scientific understanding to the table. Having written several impactful self-help books like Dopamine Detox and 80-20 Your Life, Trenton offers credible and actionable advice for overcoming anxiety attacks, recognizing the triggers of negative spirals, and decluttering your mind to embrace a stress-free life. Stop Overthinking is tailored for those commonly referred to as nervous Nellies, persistent procrastinators, and anyone caught in the web of doubt and indecision. If you find yourself constantly battling with your thoughts, this episode will shine a light on practical steps to regain control, ensure peace of mind, and steer your life towards a more positive and productive direction. Join us as we unpack the wisdom Nick Trenton has distilled into this book, promising a journey toward mental clarity and freedom from overthinking. Stop Overthinking. 23. Techniques to relieve stress, stop negative spirals, declutter your mind, and focus on the present. Introduction. Unravel the mystery of overthinking and regain control. Overthinking is a term that's thrown around a lot, yet many of us don't fully grasp what it truly entails. Imagine being trapped in a whirlwind of thoughts, circling endlessly, without finding a landing spot or a solution. This, in essence, is what overthinking feels like, a relentless loop that holds your mind hostage. Breaking free from this cycle might seem daunting, but it's not only possible, it's achievable with the right approach and mindset. In our journey through Nick Trenton's insightful work, Stop Overthinking, we embark on a quest to decode the complexities of overthinking. It's more than just an annoying habit. It's a barrier to clear thinking and effective decision-making. But fret not, for understanding is the first step toward liberation. This summary not only lays bare the mechanisms behind overthinking, but also charts a course for navigating through the storms of intrusive thoughts and unchecked emotions. Whether overthinking has been your unwelcome companion for years, or you're simply curious about the phenomenon, this exploration offers a beacon of hope. You'll learn not just to identify the patterns that hold you captive, but also to adopt strategies and techniques that empower you to cut through the noise. With clarity and purpose as your allies, you're on your way to reclaiming the helm of your thought processes, steering away from the tumultuous seas of overthinking, and sailing toward calmer waters. Prepare to transform your understanding of your mind's inner workings, manage stress more effectively, and step into a world of mental clarity and renewed focus. Welcome to your journey out of the overthinking maze. Part 1. Navigating the maze of overthinking with skill and grace. Imagine your mind as a labyrinth, intricate passages winding in endless loops, each turn filled with thoughts, worries, and analyses that go nowhere. This imagery captures the essence of overthinking, a journey through a mental maze where exit signs are obscured by clouds of doubt and confusion. For those caught in its pathways, it can feel like a perpetual loop, leading only to fatigue, anxiety, and sleepless nights. The impacts are tangible, affecting not just personal well-being but also straining the threads that weave our relationships. The roots of overthinking might be tangled in our DNA, or perhaps they sprout from the environments we navigate. More often than not, the stress that triggers our spirals of overthought isn't about real, immediate danger, but rather our body's alarm systems misfiring in response to perceived threats. Despite these challenges, there's a hopeful note. With the right approach, mastering the art of thought management is within reach. Taking the first step into light requires a frank acknowledgement of overthinking's grip on our lives. Identifying this pattern is anything but simple, yet it's a critical milestone towards reclaiming mental freedom. In this discovery process, we're invited to become detectives in our own minds, probing the intricate dance of thoughts, emotions, and relationships. The quest involves cultivating mindfulness, asking probing questions, and confronting the narratives we've woven about ourselves and our capabilities. With dedication and practice, the art of managing one's thoughts becomes less mystical and more attainable. Facing stress head on doesn't have to lead us down familiar paths of worry and rumination. By pausing to challenge our automatic thoughts with empathy and clear reasoning, we can craft a sanctuary of calm around us. The techniques and insights that follow are not just theoretical, they are practical tools for those ready to loosen the grip of overthinking and navigate life's challenges with newfound resilience and insight. As we delve deeper, you'll uncover strategies to confront and disarm the anxious thoughts that have held sway for too long. The journey out of the maze isn't quick, but with each step, the path becomes clearer, leading to a state of mental wellness where trust in oneself and peace of mind are the treasures found. Welcome to your next chapter, where mastering the art of thought is not just possible, it's a practice within your grasp. Part 2. Master your worldview with the 4 A's. Avoid, alter, accept, adapt. Imagine standing at a crossroads, your path obscured by overthinking, and you shout into the void, "Ah!" Little do you know, this exclamation is the key to reshaping the way you tackle life's challenges. The 4 A's, avoid, alter, accept, adapt, are not just a cry of frustration, they're a strategy for thriving amidst the chaos. Navigating life's unpredictability often feels like facing an endless barrage of curveballs. Yet there's empowerment to be found in taking decisive action. The first step, avoidance, teaches us that not every battle is worth fighting. By understanding what sets off our stress responses, be it a certain person who leaves us feeling drained or environments that spike our anxiety, we gain the foresight to sidestep potential pitfalls. Whether that means distancing ourselves from energy vampires or seeking solace in quieter surroundings, embracing avoidance is an act of self-preservation. It's about setting boundaries and giving ourselves permission to prioritize personal peace over societal expectations of constant engagement. Yet, some situations demand more than just a strategic retreat. This is where altering our circumstances comes into play. Instead of passively enduring stressors, we're called to use our voice and agency to mold our reality into something more bearable. Whether it's addressing a conflict head-on or modifying our environment to better suit our needs, alteration is a proactive stance against the forces that seek to disrupt our equilibrium. However, the grasp of control has its limits. In the face of life's immutable forces, acceptance becomes our sanctuary. Shifting our focus from an external locus of control to an internal one frees us from the shackles of frustration. It's about making peace with the present moment, recognizing that some storms simply have to be weathered. This is not resignation, but a reclamation of power. It transforms perceived helplessness into a foundation for creative problem solving and personal growth. The final A, adaptation, is perhaps the most transformative. It challenges us to overhaul our perspective, to choose optimism in the face of adversity. This isn't about donning rose-colored glasses, but cultivating resilience. By actively seeking the silver linings and embracing the possibility of positive outcomes, we begin to rewrite the narrative of our lives. Adaptation requires mindfulness and effort. It's a conscious choice to find joy and hope in the darkest corners. Combined, the 4 A's offer a blueprint for navigating life's complexities with grace and strength. By learning when to avoid, how to alter, the wisdom to accept, and the courage to adapt, we unlock the potential for profound personal growth and a more harmonious existence. Let these guiding principles steer you toward a brighter horizon, where overthinking loses its grip and vibrant living takes center stage. Part 3. Unlocking productivity with the SMART strategy. Life, for many of us, often feels like running on a hamster wheel. always in motion, yet seemingly getting nowhere fast. In this whirlwind of commitments and responsibilities, the mere suggestion of adding something else to our plate, like meditation, makes us wonder, where could we possibly find the time? Yet, the secret to reclaiming our days and achieving stress-free productivity might be simpler than we think. It all comes down to mastering the art of time management. The journey towards efficiency starts with two fundamental steps: jotting down our daily goals and tasks, and meticulously planning our schedules. By visualizing our day on a calendar or a scheduling app, we transform abstract plans into tangible objectives. This visualization not only clarifies our daily missions, but also preps our mind to tackle them head on. However, identifying where our time truly goes is key to this process. It's about striking a balance, ensuring that we're neither overextending ourselves on trivial tasks nor neglecting our priorities. This delicate act of balancing includes budgeting time for breaks and bracing for potential hurdles, thereby crafting a day that aligns with our ambition and well-being. Yet, despite our best efforts to organize, true productivity often eludes us, pointing to a missing piece in the puzzle: goal setting without a solid, actionable plan. This is where enlisting the SMART framework can revolutionize our approach. A checklist of specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound criteria, SMART transforms our aspirations into a structured blueprint for success. It invites us to scrutinize our objectives through a pragmatic lens. Are our goals clear-cut and quantifiable? Are they within reach and pertinent to our ultimate aim? Can they be achieved in our designated time frame? A yes across the board signals not just a SMART goal, but a fundamentally attainable one. Embracing SMART goals paves the way to optimizing our daily routines and making every moment count. Yet it also reminds us of a crucial aspect often overlooked. Downtime is as vital as productivity. It's essential to pause, indulge in passions, and delegate tasks when necessary. Establishing boundaries safeguards us from burnout, allowing us to invest our time and energy into what truly matters. In essence, mastering our schedules isn't just about ticking boxes. It's about enriching our lives by focusing on what we value most. By leveraging the insight of the SMART framework and embracing strategic time management, we stand to transform the chaos of daily life into a harmonious symphony of productivity and leisure. So let's take that leap, redefine our days, and step into a world where every second is a reflection of our aspirations and joys. Next, we explore methods to streamline our thoughts and enhance mental clarity. Part 4. Unlock instant calm with visualization and progressive muscle relaxation. In the whirlwind of daily life, where stressors lurk at every corner, finding a quick and effective route to relaxation is crucial. While jotting down thoughts and organizing schedules can offer a semblance of peace, sometimes our minds and bodies yearn for a more immediate form of stress relief. This is where the powerful duo of visualization and progressive muscle relaxation, PMR, steps in, offering a sanctuary of calm amidst the chaos. Picture this: a moment of overwhelm is upon you, the weight of the world pressing down. It's time to deploy a secret weapon: visualization. Begin by closing your eyes and taking slow, deep breaths. Now journey inward to a place of serenity and bliss, a landscape crafted by your own imagination. Perhaps you find solace in the gentle lapping of waves on a sun-kissed beach, or the tranquil hum of a forest at dawn. Engage all your senses in this mental voyage, from the soft whisper of the breeze to the earthy scent of pine. Allow yourself to be fully enveloped in this peaceful realm for 5 to 10 minutes, creating a refuge that you can later fold away and tuck into your pocket, ready to be unfolded whenever the need arises. As you emerge from this visualization, the second phase of your relaxation strategy awaits: progressive muscle relaxation. PMR is like a soothing balm for the body, easing tension and fostering a profound sense of physical well-being. Find a comfortable position to sit or lie down, and once again, close your eyes. Starting at the periphery with your fingers and toes, gradually tense and then release each muscle group in your body, moving inward and paying careful attention to each sensation. Count to 10 as you engage each muscle before letting go of the tension, like waves receding back into the ocean. This methodical process not only redirects your focus away from stressors, but also enhances bodily awareness and invites a restorative peace. By integrating visualization and PMR into your relaxation repertoire, you tap into a multifaceted approach that caters to both mind and body. These techniques, with their roots in mindfulness and physical awareness, offer a swift passage to tranquility that can improve sleep, alleviate pain, and transform stress into a manageable, fleeting emotion. With practice, accessing this oasis of calm becomes second nature, equipping you with the tools to navigate life's storms with grace and resilience. So, the next time stress threatens to breach your defenses, remember that relief is just a visualization and a muscle tensing away. Part 5. Clean out the mental attic with cognitive behavioral therapy. Imagine your mind as an attic, teeming with odds and ends collected over the years. Among these items, scattered and tucked away, are negative thoughts and limiting beliefs, unwanted clutter that dims the bright potential of your mental space. If you find yourself treading through this crowded attic, battling the dust clouds of pessimism and self-doubt, it might be time to roll up your sleeves and embrace cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT. Envision this approach as an essential tool in your kit, ready to help you clear out the cobwebs and refurbish your thoughts. CBT is more than just spring cleaning for the mind. It's a transformative process that brings to light the distorted thought patterns, known as cognitive distortions, that often lead us astray. These are the knee-jerk reactions, misguided beliefs, and overgeneralizations that steer us towards unhelpful behaviors and perpetuate the cycle of negativity. Whether it's seeing situations in black and white, catastrophizing about the future, or dwelling on the negative while ignoring the positive, we've all occasionally wandered through these mental traps. But there's a way out of this labyrinth. CBT equips us with the tools to identify and dismantle these distortions, fostering a newfound clarity and resilience. The first step in this journey? Keeping a diary of dysfunctional thoughts. For a few weeks, record the moments when you're engulfed by negative emotions. Pause and probe these thoughts with critical questions. Have I looked at all sides before drawing a conclusion? Am I jumping to assumptions? Is my reaction a deliberate choice or an automatic response shaped by past habits? Then, challenge yourself to draft at least 3 alternative perspectives to the disruptive thoughts you've recorded. By systematically questioning and reframing our thought patterns, CBT encourages the creation of healthier mental pathways. This method isn't about dismissing emotions or denying experiences. Instead, it offers a structured approach to understanding them. It's about breaking free from the autopilot of ingrained beliefs and reactions, creating space for growth and positive change. In embracing CBT, we're not just clearing out the old and dusty corners of our mental attic. We're renovating it into a space that's brighter, more spacious, and infinitely more conducive to well-being and self-confidence. It's a journey toward mastering your mind, one thought at a time, paving the way for a life unencumbered by the weight of automatic negative thinking. Part 6. Embrace the moment with the 5-4-3-2-1 grounding technique. In an age where anxiety taps on the shoulders of many, creating a symphony of unease with its unannounced visits, finding solace becomes paramount. This invisible companion, with its vice-like grip around our chests and incessant whispers of worry, seems to thrive on our unpreparedness. The stark reality? A significant portion of us go through life without ever mastering the art of taming this beast called anxiety. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, has shown us the paths through which we can trace the roots of our anxiety, empowering us to address and reshape them. But there are instances when the luxury of time is not on our side and immediate relief is needed. This is where the 5-4-3-2-1 grounding technique steps in, a simple yet effective method designed to anchor us back to the present, quelling the storm that rages within. Picture this. Anxiety's tendrils are beginning to tighten around you. Instead of succumbing to its embrace, embark on a journey through your senses with the 5-4-3-2-1 technique. Begin by scouting your environment and pinpointing 5 objects you can see. Maybe there's a kaleidoscope of colors on a canvas hanging on the wall, or perhaps the geometric patterns of a rug beneath your feet catch your eye. Now, delve deeper and identify 4 things you can physically feel. This could be the solid earth beneath your soles, a gentle zephyr caressing your cheek, or the textured fabric of your clothing. Then, attune your ears to the symphony of life around you. What 3 sounds mark this moment in time? Is it the melodious chirping of birds, the laughter of a loved one, or perhaps the understated hum of the world beyond your window? Continue this sensory exploration by acknowledging 2 scents that dot the air around you, be it the earthy aroma of rain-kissed soil or the invigorating scent of lemon zest lingering in the kitchen. Finally, seek out 1 taste. It could be the lingering flavor of your morning beverage, or perhaps the remnants of mint from your toothpaste. This immersive exercise isn't just a distraction, it's a full-fledged campaign to reclaim your present. By focusing on these sensory details, your mind steers away from the chaotic whirlpool of overthinking and anchors itself in the here and now. The 5-4-3-2-1 technique doesn't just reduce anxiety. It opens a door to tranquility, allowing you to breathe a little easier, slow down your racing thoughts, and ultimately regain control. Embrace this method, and the next time anxiety attempts to shadow your peace, remember, you have the power to ground yourself, 1 sense at a time. Final summary. The labyrinth of the human mind is fascinating, offering endless corridors of reflection that enrich our understanding of the world and ourselves. While the contemplation of complex ideas opens doors to wisdom, there's a thin line between productive thought and the treacherous path of overthinking. When crossing this boundary, one enters a realm where stress and worry reign, casting long shadows over peace of mind. If you recognize yourself as a traveler in this shadowy realm, know that the journey forward involves embracing your emotions with open-hearted acceptance and a keen eye towards the roots of your anxiety. It's an acknowledgement that while the uncertainties of life are unavoidable, the perspective and mindset with which we confront them can dramatically alter our experience. To navigate the ebb and flow of life's uncertainties, turn your gaze inwards and thoroughly examine the influences shaping your mental landscape. The sources of negative thoughts and behaviors might lie closer than you think, within daily interactions, habitual environments, or the routine choices that thread through your life. Recognizing these triggers is the first step toward liberation. In equipping yourself to combat overthinking, remember the arsenal of techniques and exercises we've explored together. Through cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, the 5-4-3-2-1 grounding technique, smart goal setting, and more, you possess a toolkit designed to reshape your mental patterns and foster a healthier, more constructive relationship with your thoughts. Step out from the shadows of overthinking. By applying these strategies, you prepare the ground for the seeds of positivity and clarity to take root. Embrace the shift in attitude and watch as your world transforms, letting the light of mindfulness and purpose guide you to a place of tranquility and strength. Thank you for joining me today on this journey of learning and discovery as we explored the insights of another thought-provoking book in our growing library of knowledge. If you've enjoyed our time together, please take a moment to follow our podcast, give us a 5-star rating, and share 20-minute books with other knowledge seekers. Your support truly means a lot. Don't forget to join me again in the next episode, where we will delve into another enriching book. Until then, happy reading and happy listening.